All right, what is good, 540 gang? We are back with another video. I'm gonna be doing some preventive maintenance. I'm gonna be servicing the transmission. Got the pan right here, and then we got the transmission fluid right here. So the last time I serviced the car was at 75,000 miles, and I only used 5 bottles. So yeah, I have these 2 extra bottles left from my last service. And the car right now is at 93,000. So yeah, this is gonna be about 8,000 miles. So yeah guys, I was overdue on my first service because I do believe you're supposed to change this at around 50,000 miles, and I changed them at 75. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my second service earlier. So I got the car propped up on the jacks right here. I went ahead, jacked up the front, and then placed both the car ramps like this. And then on the other side, we got this jack in the back, so the car is now level. All right, we got all the screws off. So now we have access to the transmission. I'm gonna go ahead, crack this baby open now. I just went ahead and cracked the fill plug. Oh, fuck. All right, so the drain plug is actually a bigger Allen key. I don't know why they made it like that. No, what the f. All right, let's freaking go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, swap over this old magnet from my old pan and put in this new one. So yeah, look at all this black stuff that comes off of it. All right, just went ahead and popped in the new pan right here. So I just went ahead and tightened up all the bolts with my hand, and then once they're all tightened, I tighten them more down, now evenly, like going like bow, bow, bow. So then that way the rubber compresses evenly onto the transmission metal right here. So firstly, I'm gonna just fill it up until it starts dripping down from the fill plug, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put back in the fill plug, and then turn on the car, wait for the transmission to heat up, and then we should have more fluid to put in. All right guys, we got a steady drip, so I'm gonna go ahead, put back in this fill plug and turn on the car. All right guys, so currently my transmission's at 30 degrees right now, so I'm gonna just go ahead, keep waiting until it gets to 40 to 50. So once it's between 40 and 50, I'll pop open the fill plug and then put more oil in, because that's when it should have filled up the rest of the transmission. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead, go through all the gears. So yeah, all that new oil could go into my transmission. Alright guys, no fluid's coming out. I want to pump in more. Alright guys, we are all set with the transmission service. Y'all know how cars go, literally. Things go by like that. But yeah, I was really struggling to put in that fill plug because the downpipe was blasting on my face. All that smoke was getting in my glasses and I could not breathe. One thing you gotta do though, you have to keep your car on, because once you turn it off, all that fluid is gonna drain back out. So yeah, that's what I had to go through. Had to go put in a whole nother bottle. But here you have it guys. I'm gonna go ahead and return this from FCP Euro, since this is my second order, and get a refund. So my last service, I only used 5 bottles, but this service I actually messed up and drained all that fluid when I turned off the car. So yeah, I used 6 bottles, and now I have this last one over here. So yeah, pretty much take off that cover, undo all the screws, and now you pop in your new pan. Very simple, just hand tighten it on first, and then tighten it on evenly. And then you're gonna need a scan tool like Beamer Link and an OBD. When the car is on, you guys can't really hear anything, so yeah, I did a couple of things off camera, but it is pretty straightforward guys. Go cop it from FCP Euro. The full service kit is like $200. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and return this and get a refund. So yeah guys, that was the second service. The first service I did at 75, which is pretty overdue. I feel like the interval should be like 50K, so I went ahead and did my second service at 93. A little earlier with only 18K miles driven, just because I know when you do the service you don't get all the fluid out because there's still some fluid in your torque converter. So yeah guys, I'm glad I got the second service done on my transmission. Just some preventive maintenance I wanted to do. Go ahead, like and subscribe, drop a comment, and stay tuned. I got some good content coming for y'all.